Thursday, November 15th, 2018. It's about quarter after 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Yesterday I made a video about us possibly getting a snowstorm today in western Maryland. Well, I woke up, it was freezing rain, then it started sleeting, and now it's snowing, but it never dropped below freezing last night, so I do not foresee it amounting to anything. Now, other places, let's take a look here around. Let's take a look at the Intellicast map first so we can see snow. I just seen someone made a post where there's about 100,000 people without power in Ohio. So we can see where the snow is and where and who's getting rain. See the mountains here getting the snow. And up into Ohio and some parts of Indiana, Michigan, and the Midwest here. Now let's take a look at the upper level water vapor imagery. As we can see here, we have this low that's spinning right over Kentucky, Indiana, and Illinois. And we can see high pressure being installed here, shoving this storm up into the northeast. Now, this should become sort of like what they refer to as a mid-latitude cyclone. This water vapor should be wrapping up into this low, but it's not. They're forcing it off to the east. Let's take a closer look at that. Here is, yeah, we can see this nice smashed area. That's what I call it because they're installing pressure there. But we'll take a closer look. Here's some visible feed, and we can see all the microwave transmission marks all through this. This is either being done with a laser or a microwave. You get the same effects. And here we can see where this is over Ohio. You can see where they're peeling away this upper level off to the east, and we can see them same patterns all through this. You can see the different layers. Look at the long wave infrared. You can see the same thing here. They're forcing this off to the east instead of this water vapor wrapping around into this vortex. You know, kind of like this one up here. Then we'll take a look at the next red. Here's from last night into this morning. And then we're going to go over the most current image. We can see all these interference rib patterns here. This is coming from the transmitter in Moorhead, North Carolina. We'll always see these patterns when a storm rolls over North Carolina most of the time. Here we can get another view. All right, I believe it was even showing up on Intellicast. Not now, the frame renewed. Sometimes you can catch anomalies on here. But that's about it. I just wanted to cover the snow that we're getting. As you recall from yesterday, I shared quite a bit of photos of them seeding the crap out of our sky. Planes below low. I mean, they were low yesterday. What else did I want to cover? I'll take a look at this map from yesterday. I think I forgot to cover it in my video from yesterday. But I wanted to take a look at this mess off the coast of the west coast. Here we see the smoke. And then we just see all this aerosol spray from the planes. Look at this. We'll click through the different layers. I mean, look, just wretched. It's horrid. I mean, that is intentional. believe it was up in Washington too somewhere. Oh yeah, all over the place. Just horrid. And then I wanted to cover an article. This came out last week. Rainmakers. China will move clouds and make it rain in different places using satellites in a terrifying weather control plan. And down here they get into the idea of controlling the weather is far from new in China. In 2008, the country seeded clouds with silver iodide to ensure they rained away from the Beijing Olympics. Long-term goal is to push 5 billion cubic meters of water each year north to the Yellow River Basin, but the scientists have not revealed how they are going to create channels of air through which to push the rain clouds. Okay, so deploying a new type of manual intervention. I'm not so sure that it's new. Okay, I highly doubt that it's new. I've probably talked about it before, and I believe we're seeing it right here today, how they're forcing this water vapor into the Northeast instead of it wrapping around into the Midwest right here. So, Mr. Jim Lee just put out a good video. I watched not quite all of it this morning. It's a presentation on ionospheric heaters and space weather control. I would suggest you watch that. I'm about ready to finish watching it, but you will learn a lot from him about HAARP and other ionospheric heaters. And another friend of mine, Mr. Mike Morales, he does a live stream every night. I'm sure you're all aware of him, but I'll check his videos out too. I usually try to tune in every morning. But anyways, that's my report. Wanted to cover that. Yes, it did snow, but it's not going to amount to anything here in Cumberland. But that's my report. We will check back in at a later date.